The topic that everybody is talking about at the moment is our climate. Everybody's got an idea, and policies and governments and governing bodies and institutions and political motivations and self-propelled, self-driven ideas to change the world. I don't think we need to change the world. It is that you're glorified and philosophized and politicized and religionized ideas must change in individual minds. Because before you and me, there's countless amount of good and bad and ugly and beautiful and pure life has been here. They've done their bit of doing good to the planet and doing the most ugly things to the planet. And it hasn't changed the planet, and for the existence to remain in a way that it continues to support life for you, life for me, every animal, every bird, every creature, every planet, every galaxy, every bacteria, every virus, every microbe, every blade of grass. It is continue to provide a good and a sufficient enough basis for every one of those lives to thrive, including for you and for me. But when it comes to the fascinating ideas of the humans, we are completely stuck. We are stuck in front of a mountainous and countless number of challenges. And it is all because of our heavy-handedness, of our heavy foot and our actions that you and I have contributed to. And our forefathers who has been here driving the need more than they were driven by the very greed that this existence, the planet that today in 2020, 7.7 billion people plus all the other life is very much restricted to share the resources and the food, the water, the clean air, and arable enough land to produce energy efficient food that is organically produced enough to sustain every life. More importantly, every life here depends on the resources available to all of us. That includes the animal and the microbes, the viruses, the bacteria, and creatures, plants. Every life needs to exist here to be able to support that life in a whole existence. But we do not need our philosophies and our ideas. If you step back, put your ideas down and bury them wherever you wish to, and never to surface them ever again, before you come up with your ideas and philosophies of the environmental impact, remember the impact on this environment is the cause for concern for us, because we never looked in supplying our needs, but instead we carried on even to this day. For the last 2,000 years, we carried on to meet the selfish individual greed, just to fulfill their greedy ambitions in life. For what? Just this week, a man who started introducing cars that are electrified to drive you and me around, drive you and me insane by compromising our supporting life, has made to become the second most richest person on earth, alone holding a book value of 129 billion pounds. You and me, billion. Shy of 70 billion from the man who's richest on the earth. Not because of his deeds, of good deeds, it's because of your compulsions of buying, wanting to buy, to satisfy your greedy individual, as consumers we are. Your individual greedy ambitions he has made without you ever arguing with him. 185 billion pounds. This year alone he's made enough to make entire poverty wipe out from an hunger, famine, malnutrition, wipe out from this planet Earth, just from what this individual has earned this year. So just imagine, folks, it's not your environmental ideas that's going to shape the way we and our children are going to live on this earth. It's your greedy ambitions in individual 7 billion people's heads is what you need changing. You need to plant the seed of conscious, living human being to behave in a conscious, human and a sensitive way. That's all we need, nothing else. Your political ambitions and your greedy ideas can be flushed down the commode when you go to sit in your toilet tonight.